Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff. A squad here today looking to put on a show. Taking on a team from the ACC. A crew looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the VAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physical.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Here's the second down play. they're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Direct snap to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they get the completion. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Then they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Sticking with the running game. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, can you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A punt return for a touchdown. Kirk, that return man kind of carves his place in the championship game history.
We see this all the time in these championship games where a player just kind of looks around and says, it's time for me to seize the moment. And on that return, he must have just told his guys, hey, fellas, it's time. I got this one. Takes it back for a touchdown.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. So ball to the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Heading left after the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed to the running back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
And this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. The lead remains at 7 after the miss. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. This one will be fair caught. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds an open target on the left side.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Quarterback's got it on the option.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run to the left. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fielded at the 25. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's in the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the same runner's got it again. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Offense ready to start this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
2nd down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
And they'll kick it away here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try the option play here. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all, the national championship.
How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
How about the call here? They go with a screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance of a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And now from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big playability.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game. Really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They bring the punter onto the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. A bunch of DBs on the field now trying to defend against the deep pass. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime.
Let's go.
Takes the ball and heads to the left.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this first overtime. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And the PAT is good. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win. And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. And the point after is right down the middle. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the runner takes off to his right. He's got some room. Can he get there? In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Handoff to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. Stop right there at the line, no gain. So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver as a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs it in there. The 2-point conversion puts them on top by a point. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team.